I know she's been around for a long time. We've seen her under various
she
projects.
played. Did she play Gamer Legion Prism?
Yeah, but she was not part of that team. It was the classic Gamer Legion roster shuffles throughout season. Didn't qualify through with them, etc. So I'm counting her as a debutante. And finally, Brandon, no more waffling. We get into the action. It is Inferno to kick off our series. AK Hero KAJO taking on Hindsight.
Yeah, sorry for the extended yap there, everyone, but we are finally casters starting the game. Very slow, very reserved from both parties, really. You've got this double up set up for AK Hero KAJO. Flashbang forward. Oh, just kidding, it's a decoy. There's a flashbang for Waldy, but she can't make good on it.
I'm just going to hang out, though. Staying pretty active, which is surprising because Celia is basically rotated off, so they're making the gamble that there isn't going to be the commitment, and that's the right call. Double up in the apartments, too. Maybe gets a little bit of info, disengages. Sees 2 players, but now the rest fall into position.
I'd love it if they
forward
pushed.
Stance.
Yeah, if they just go into Boiler here, it's so powerful because you get the quick flank on. I think you start to go after you hear the flashbangs, maybe. But it's going to feel weird for Hindsight because you've taken the site, you've used the moto spec, you have to expect apartments.
Adam's found one on her look out from long and maybe looking for a follow-through, but Celia will take her down. Milo looks for her chance. Not quite seeing it. Piku's rotated down through Boiler, so they're going to be able to pincer from all of the different avenues. Celia looking for that first point of contact. What a tap from Celia. That's given the chance to scale on forward. In the pit, though, Pollux pops up. And now Piku left alone. And, well, 4 kills come quickly. So does the round for Hindsight.
Yeah, I love the way they play that Hindsight because no one peeked. No one gave AK Hero KAJO a fight until they're really heavily committed in the bomb site, and then the crossfires just activate. Yeah, on Inferno especially, it's so difficult to win a retake when no one is peeking you, and especially on a pistol where you haven't got the luxury of all of that utility. You can't have the incendiaries to really dislodge players. But the fact that Hindsight just remains so reserved, they don't peek, they just enable AK Heroes to keep committing. Oh, and that point is just too late. Brilliant work by the T side. A full eco out of the CTs. They want to prioritize the utility early, which is the right call.
Especially on Inferno. A little flash to maybe set up a swing, but the nades have already taken out one, and then the swinging SMG takes out another. Even an eager teammate. A shot at the backside. Oh. And gets cleared after one. Now you know where Piku is. I think what I like about Elite Clan? Wow. AK Hero KAJO.
Okay.
Sorry, they were on my mind. The Madam conversation. I like that Piku and Milo, really nice names to say. And Celia, this is a team with really nice names to say. This is the cellar door of teams.
What does that mean?
Cellar door, it's commonly considered
cart door?
Beautiful words in the English language.
Oh, I only know cart door and I know celadon from Pokemon.
Well, cart isn't nice. Celadon's a nice word. Give that one.
Yeah, haven't heard it before. Well, unfortunately, nice sounding names don't win you rounds. Hopefully the gun round does. AK Hero KAJO. As they've now sort of got everything at their disposal. Wardy's downgraded to a FAMAS, but that means she's got all the utility. Boost up immediately for Piku. But she's playing anti-Piku. Okay, so Flashbang comes in top bracket. Delayed utility now being poured in by Hindsight, but they're not interested in B. They want A.
Smoke's going to be slightly dissuading. Jenkon steps through. Deadly to push through this with this boost up. Flashbang can only get you so far, but we'll see how far that is. Here it comes, and a great clear. Milo can't quite manage the second. Good damage done, but now it leaves it onto Amy B. Solo defender on this bomb site, needs the multi, and there it comes. Can't get a third. One was just that 2 HP player. At least gives a team the chance with a 2-on-2. Already starts to slide through, misses that timing, but maybe Madam saw it, isn't acting like she did.
I don't think so. This smoke's a little bit iffy as well. Cilia's got one molly to put down. This is the only bit of utility that the CTs have for the retake. Cilia starts to push now off the back of the smoke being replenished, and that molly should be forcing the apartments player out, but Madam instead goes forward. She's the one that's playing solo. Pullux tucked in the corner, being that late round activation player, and it works out perfectly. I really am liking the fundamentals when it comes to the afterplants here for hindsight. AK Hero KO, it felt like it feels like they understand what they need to do. It feels like the setups are pretty solid. It just feels like they're not quite warmed up in the server yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, PQ should have had a chance to get one there from that position. Great swing out. Milo got in the second there. Might have made a slight difference, but...
What are you doing here? This is too Cilia for me.
The revolver?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a little troll. However, from this position...
No.
Is it that bad?
No. Yes, it's awful.
This is now a one-shot kill onto jenkon.
Yeah, that takes about a year to charge up.
Yeah, but you can wall bang the coffin so she can jiggle. She's getting one, 100%.
Lucy, you're a professional. Please don't try to justify this purchase. This is so troll and stupid.
JL did it.
Cool. Yeah, great.
All right, we'll see. You'll be eating your words in a second as the shots come through, and it's Amy B that gets two, but there is an assist coming through from the revolver. The damage has been done. This is now a player advantage, but not weaponry, certainly not position. Although the bomb actually needs to come over. This smoke has caused some concern. And the delay is a problem. He's got a smoke too. Maybe used to isolate. This bomb needs to go down, and tap will delay things further. They're really expecting a response.
Good Molly.
Molly's good though. That will give them the space to plant. Still a very achievable retake.
No, definitely, especially with the player advantage. Madam needs to make sure her timing is good, but obviously you can't really control that. You have to be careful of Milo starting to walk up. Cilia around the corner with a revolver, gets a tag, but there we go. Madam chimes in with a couple. And it does like no damage.
Actually, I think it did about 150 damage. So you know what?
No.
I think that's pretty good.
No,
Definitely guaranteed one of the 5-7 kills. Oh. That's how those kills happened. Come on.
Moving on, 4-0. Pullux 6-0. I'm here for this. If we get the Pullux carry arc, oh, I'm here for it. We've had the in-game leading arc. Star Rifler arc, I'm ready. MEV around the corner. Easy for McCary. This game so far has actually been really easy, and that's Amy B getting a little bit silly with it.
An unnecessary peek without the apartment's pressure. If you had a player up in CT side of apps, it might have worked. Piku's spot. Oh, I thought she was going to go unclear. jenkon was charging through, and Milo gets dinked. Just disengage, just run away, call the save. Round's done.
100%. Got to save. You can't go for this whatsoever. Especially with Pullux now just getting rid of Milo. That's it for Cilia and Waldy. 5-0 for hindsight. Color me impressed. Okay. I'm super impressed. They're looking like the much better team as well. It's really simple Counter-Strike here coming in from hindsight as well. You're just waiting, because AK Hero do like to go for these aggressive plays, especially on the CT side. They do like to overexert themselves sometimes. So you just hold for that. You take the map control a little bit earlier, but you're still holding. Easy kill. And from there, you just explode. That's what I'm really enjoying the most out of hindsight, is as soon as they've got one kill, they're just deciding to go with it, and they're just trying to carry all the momentum forward, and it's working perfectly.
Using that extra player stings as well. Not so much to deny the purchase, thanks to a Mag 7 coming through. Surprised Milo stuck that much around. Okay, Max 7 sold. Milo thinks better of it. Goes for the more sensible FAMAS. Nades, but they do no damage. Util expended without much gained. Amy B with a forward position. All 3 CTs pushed up from the A side to get that kill. I'm happy with it, but now the extension forward flashbang was great. Silly didn't see a thing. Crouch might have saved her, but jenkon was really eager to scale forward and find that kill.
How's this timing? Well, Milo now knows that this smoke isn't really going to achieve anything. Does she push? Does she try and search for further? She does.
She needs to be on A.
It's true. Can this get out of hand? Say be dropping a smoke and not a molly. Already tucked in the corner. I feel like she's going to get hard cleared, but instead it is Pullux removing both her and Amy B. Pullux is on one. 9-0. 2 versus 2. Bomb not yet planted. But it feels like it might only be a matter of time. Pullux doesn't care about the plant. She wants the kills.
Gone really far forward. She's got the HP too, and that bomb, as mentioned.
Well, are they going to get this kill and go A?
Find Piku. Yeah, they have a free path through, and yeah, Piku gets killed. Run to A. You know that Milo just got that kill. Oh, McCary. Oh, that's devilish. What a round. What a finesse.
Oh, yeah.
Still surprised that rotation doesn't go towards B. It's like they're worried about the potential. Like they're considering every single possibility, but
yeah, but
you have so much information there. I think you just got to gamble it.
There's no timing.
Exactly. It's so incredibly minimal that there could be a lurker there.
But I don't... There couldn't be, though, because if there was someone in second mid and walked like past going towards apartments, Milo would have just got shot in the head.
I think they disengaged for like a brief few seconds. I'm not sure. A bizarre moment.
True.
Double swag.
Yeah. Okay.
In the apartments.
Are we at that point now? Are we this desperate? We got 2 shotguns here, and you go for the long round. Again, this is perfect. I cannot fault this currently. But that is some incredible shooting from Amy B. And you're never going to know about the pit player, surely. jenkon goes up and over. You need this kill and you can't get it on Amy B. Amy B is completely destroying hindsight. The long wrap play felt like a good idea, but it's that overextension into boiler from Anna that gives over the rifle and Amy B does the rest.
Well, now you just got to take things into your own hands. And, well, AK's hero in that round is Amy B. The Mag 7 starting things off, and then a brilliant swing. Check this back. Precision crosshair placement. Pullux gets caught, and then Amy B spray manages to connect, and another shotgun kill at the end. Good for the coffers. Good to get around.
Have a boost up. Thing is, that can't be one of those rounds where you grab and you think, oh yeah, that's great, and then hindsight just win the next one. It's gonna hurt you. Big fight, huge fight, full blind is PQ. The spray felt so good to get a double kill, but it doesn't happen. Instead it is the 2 M's getting a multi. Madam and McCary, and then Cilia steps in from mini pit. It's a triple threat on A, but it's Cilia with all the kills, and now McCary needs to try and clutch up. Nate goes forward on the right location, but actually it's a game of catch, and one that McCary loses. 50 seconds left. Smoke forward to try and get this bomb, but you still got to clear out the site. You might know about Cilia's position, but getting rid of Amy B is going to be a little bit tricky.
Ooh.
Especially as she swings onto Cilia. Nice try by McCary. But AK Hero KO will go back to back.
That's another player just stepping up with a huge multi-kill there. I think recognizing that hindsight just loved to push the momentum after the initial contact. So Cilia plays her patience game, knows they're barreling towards her, and they are not expecting an extra player there. Because this is a 4-player start. You've taken down 2 already, and Amy B showed herself out towards long. So you weren't expecting Cilia to be present. not accounted for. Back-to-back rounds. Still plenty of money for Hindsight to keep the fight going. Continuing to be a focal point for this T side as they move for an apps pop, flash on over, and the straight commit in. They jump on over straight into Milo's waiting arms, but only good for the one. Piku struggling as they charge into her bomb side. She is ran down, and her rotator fell too.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough that there's only like, what, one kill there from the players on site. It's a little bit unfortunate, really. Again, another one of these retakes you can't really go for. Like, it's a 2v3, sure, but you lose this. You lose all your guns, more importantly.
Maybe it's just jumping around.
Bit of reinvestment. Yeah, it's trying to be a distraction, I suppose. And it has kind of worked, but Amy B's now going to walk through the smoke and connects. But that's okay because Madam's here and there's no time. Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
No chance here, Madam. We'll just make sure this final kill comes through. No, it won't, but well, the death will anyway. That was costly for both sides. And actually leaves both in a very similar position. The CT is slightly better off, funnily enough. It's that loss bonus build up. Rounds are building up for Hindsight. Shame because you feel like Milo gets that first kill. Piku's in a good position to trade, but it's this rotator getting caught immediately pushing through that smoke that means Piku is just caught out.
Fair play for making it close, though. Bring it down to a 1v1. Now, Jenkins on the Mac 10. You haven't really got all the utility. Like, there's only a couple of incendiaries here now for Hindsight. These are the rounds not to overstep the mark if you're AKA Hero KO. Double boosting towards apps. Amy B being given all the responsibility on B. And again, this feels like the right call.
Charging in, jumps up, and Piku's the one that takes her out. Milo, oh, this is a bit of a roadblock in towards the apartments. Are you going to be ready for the second play? Absolutely not. It might not matter. Piku reveals herself, and actually, great adjustment. Still under a lot of threat. The flames come down, but is this distraction enough to let Amy B work? Nade is minimal. The AWP now reveals its position. How does she approach this? Piku, oh, the patience! It was so good! And then the second that the peak comes through. Oh, that is crushing. And it has to be a save and 8 conceded.
That timing on Piku is just so unlucky. She has 2 kills in that round as well. It feels like one player from AKA Hero can get a multi-kill, and then none of the other players can just carry any sort of weight or significance towards the round when defending a bomb site. And it is proven to be really difficult here for the CTs. But the trading, I've really got to compliment the trading here from Hindsight because it has been fantastic the whole way through. Oh, look at this, you got UMP, you got MP9. You got an M4 that's only got a smoke. This could be 10-2.
Oh, good opening kill at least, and you'd be very aggressive looking for some more, and had a chance on it, but it has to fall back. Jenkins in a bit of trouble too. But a flash is perfection, the swing. Oh, almost a chance there for a double up, but still keeping the advantage. Now, as Madam looks to push forward on A. Here, KO. Sit back.
This is the chance for Amy B. Oh, nice shot. Won't know about the second player, but that's fine. Because now you can fall back to one of these angles. You can consistently just reposition. Take a shot, fall back. Buy enough time for the rotate. 3 on A, but it's hollow for Hindsight. They're not interested in that whatsoever. So now you've got to try and challenge the sniper. You've got to try and challenge this turret. It needs to be a wide swing out of Pullux, but Amy B still hits the shot anyway. Bomb dropped and retrieved instantaneously. But with 35 seconds left, and whilst the cavalry might arrive at B, you still need to leave resources over at A here for AK Hero KAJO, and they've done so. A smoke is going to make Madam's life even more difficult. I doubt she even really gets through. And even if she does, the sound's been heard. The jump up on site. It's an easy collection for Milo. A necessary round for AK Hero KAJO.
And netted off the back of Amy B. Great rotation as well. Getting that first kill. That one play out. Some great flick shots. None of these were particularly easy. Good trade as well into Banana. That was critical. If jenkon hadn't found the multi there, it could have been all over. But Amy B, one by one, hits the shots, even the hard ones. Locks it in for the squad. Both recoverable. We know how the T side tends to lean on this map. Pace to B rush, or at least it's jenkon just charging down, but a lot of bodies here, and a leg shot followed by the nade. Takes her down. Flash forward, and it looked like it was dead on. Warning shot fired. And so they're going to have to find another way in.
It's all a ruse, but it's not really going to work because you still got these two players here over at A, and they're just turtled up. PQ tucked into pit. Saw the player. You would say easy kill, but it doesn't really come that quick cleanly. Madam instead will take her down. Milo tucked in towards Cold Zero. This position has always been here. Always relevant for AK Hero KAJO, but Milo still makes it work regardless. Amy B comes in to support. With Anna pushing with the Tech 9, there's a chance here for maybe one or potentially both. It's getting a little bit tricky, but Cilia will find her through the smoke. 8-4, it's recoverable for the CT side.
Like you're falling. Do you recognize that feeling? The demons under your ceiling. When everything hurts and nothing is healing. Yeah, I don't even wanna be awake, cause every second that I live is like a wasting. Can you help me start a replace all the memories that stand in my ways? You know what I really hate the most is that happens to me is like a ghost, it's so far away. Oh, tell me why should I waste another minute staying in this critical phase? I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying for some better days. Some better days. Some better days. I'm just praying for some better days. It's too late in the evening. I should probably get some sleep, but I just can't seem to set my mind at ease. I can find an escape. There are many doors I would take, but I can't make one of them become a way. So I'm drowning myself in the media, cause I don't wanna face what I'm fearing yet. I am scared of fighting this alone. I've tried to turn on the light, but my demons know how to hide. Lately there is just no end in sight. Tell me why should I stay awake? If only dreaming can erase the pain. Tell me why should I waste another minute staying in this critical phase? I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying for was just a daydream.
A slow start for AK Hero KO, but they recover 4 at the tail end from 0-6 down from 8-4 half. Themselves a chance going into this T side. Opponent's map picked. Again, what's middle, but actually doesn't see anything in second mid. That's going to allow these Ts to crawl close. Now she got that information. She goes down cleanly. Still no budge. Carry left to defend the entire A side of the map all on her lonesome. She's traded. This is a free bomb site. Okay, she's managed 1 and 2. And now you're walking into the 3 remaining members. Oh, it started so good. It looks like it might just all fall to pieces.
Oh. The Loretta's just clean up house. I mean, look, great work. McCary. Got to give her a lot of credit. And then the follow-up play, I love that. As soon as the contact's being taken over towards the apartments, you push down Banana. So 2 things here. Firstly, you get ahead of the B player that potentially might come in if that was a fake, which it turns out it was. But secondly, if it isn't, you've then cleared all of Banana. You then can say to McCary, well, pushing towards the apartments, you've taken that space. Wait for us, we'll come and retake. And then everyone is together. There's no weak links. There's no broken chains. It's a great reaction yet again out of hindsight. Fundamentals have been on point, and that molly is definitely not on point. Pullets can only walk away with 1 kill, though, traded immediately. AK Hero KO, it feels like the last-ditch effort to burst into B.
There's still 3 players here. The rotations are ridiculous. And look at the push at the same time. Anna has taken the space in towards mid, so she knows they can just keep these players present. Biku still manages to get another kill back, but they're getting peppered down, such low HP, and yet still they're fragging through. Biku left with barely a slither. Celia wounded. Milo, the one of the best HP, with 60. Gives Anna a chance, but she walks through this smoke. There's certainly nothing to be done for her. She'll be spotted immediately. Biku and Celia cleaning house.
Great rounds. There you go. There's an example of Pico and her impact, because it is so important here for AK Hero KO to break through on B there. Even after losing the opening kill, you don't really have any map control. I like that they fall back after the incendiary, but then it's just brute force. Just complete brute force out of Celia and Pico. It just resets the money immediately out of hindsight, because you've got a force here. If they lose this, then it's going to be like a 2-round game. So even though it was looking dire, just by the virtue of having that 8-4 half and then losing the pistol in a weird way, then winning the force back, you're still well within contention. This game is by in no means or any shape over. That is a good start. You can either take the Mag 7 into apps or into half-wall. Pullux puts it straight against Piku's dome.
Our 3rd Mag 7 kill in this map. Scout hits the tag. That set up McCary for success. Nade almost actually does the job. Uncomfortable now. The apartment's completely occupied. Now an extra rotation comes back to A, despite the lurk smoke throw down by Waldy. It's not enough to bring anyone over. Good molly. Gives you info that Apps is compromised, but Anna getting charged down. If they wrap B, this is the play. Oh, and they're going to. The perfect call for this moment. Only 1 defender.
It's only McCary on a 5-7. If they go into coffins, which they will, then it feels like her days are short-lived. The rotates are here. The rotates are here, and McCary's also got a kill. Could that potentially be enough? Well, kind of. There's a 1-for-1, just not in the way that you expect it. Bomb still not committed. Madam, Jenkon, and Anna respond in kind, but the nade is good. It brings Madam down low, and it removes Anna. You haven't really got much utility to go for this. At least there's a kit on Madam, but as mentioned, precariously low. Crossfire's been established with these M4s. They are silent, but also deadly. Madam's got no idea what hit her, and neither does Jenkon. Good recovery in the end there for AKA Hero KO.
Yeah, and great call right after you know that Apartments was compromised. You throw down the molly and you hear the tags, the players retreating in that direction. You know that short's not going to be the play then. So they head out towards long, and seeing Anna also fall back then from long, I think tells them everything they need to know. Anna had gotten a tag over top Banana only 30, 40 seconds ago. So you know she was the rotation from that B bomb site. So the call to wrap onto B, especially with Waldy's position in Banana still, is the smartest one. Even if McCary actually does a pretty good job from that position to remove a full HP player. Bit of a disaster coming through that choke point with all the HEs on Banana. They use a lot of lives, a lot of damage.
You know what's wild here is that I actually think Hero KO are going to win this map for the sheer reason of, look, I know they're down 3 rounds. This is an eco. It goes 9-7. Look at the kill distribution. Look at the fact that every single player here for AK Hero KO is coming in with important rounds now. Waldy started to show up a little bit more. PQ had that round previously. Amy B was having that hero moment with the Mag 7 turned into AK quad kill. Everyone's pulling their weight. And actually, for hindsight, it's very much the same case as it was to qualify through to ESL Impact in the first instance, where you've got Pullux right at the top of the board. Next couple of players are floating around 11, but you've got Anna on single digits. Haven't really seen her on the AWP yet. Sure, we can give her the pardon of the fact that it was T-side Inferno, but we need more players assuming more responsibility here for hindsight. Otherwise, they're going to be kicking themselves that they've let this slip.
I think Madam wanted to try and ninja that one, but it was not planted default. It was funky little position next to the fountain. Classic, run down middle. Oh, that's a little concerning. Oh.
Don't like this. It's fine.
No, it's fine. PQ will come through the back lines. Madam's just got a Mac 10. And a kit. I don't know where the kit's coming from. Someone had one. Yeah, just a couple of casualties. The nade kill getting one initially in Banana. I was like, okay, this is now a little scary. Nothing to be found here for Anna. Already gone to A and are planting the bomb. So we're going to be coming within 2 rounds, which, where this was, that's a great recovery. Yeah, I do get a little worried for hindsight. Aching. Jenkon invested maybe a little too much. The other game, map 1 already completed between Peekaboo and Shinigami, Brandon.
Okay.
13-6 for Peekaboo on Nuke.
Come on.
Their pick. No, it wasn't.
No.
That's kind of surprising considering you do have... you've got, not only do you have like ex-Na'Vi players, but you've also got Julie who was on Sprainsley and Nuke was like one of their go-tos.
And Fluxo Demons, that was one of their best maps.
Yeah, that's a tough team to go up against on Nuke, and I think they've shown why.
Look at all the rounds. Oh, you can't see. None of you can see actually at home. Nuke put in the scoreboard for me. They won every single round on T side. It was a 6-6 half, and then they just won every round. Okay, here we go.
On Elite Clan. Elite Clan, I did it again. Oh my god. I can hear a KO. Okay, good. The swing out. Too many players, but Pullux almost lines them up. That's all the B defenders removed. Thinking maybe a third one's here. Well.
Yes.
T's haven't moved quickly. They should still just converge on this bomb site.
You cannot go for this. Even in the 3v4, there's damage that is somewhat confirmed, right, with the spray on Pullux, but your money's so much more valuable here. If you're hindsight, you've just got to let this go to a 1-round game. You got to just pull through with the AK with a couple of M4s, and unfortunately, you just got to save. You got to gamble on A. You hope that they come A, and you give them a fight, but they don't. So you just got to let this one go. What a T-side start here. for both teams, really. But AK Hero KO, it's a little bit more impressive because they forced it to be 8-4 in the first instance. They then lose the pistol, they then win the 4 spy. And now they're right back in this game.
Very aggressive play and Banana to be making, to be honest, considering the third player isn't there and there isn't like a quick rotation. I get setting up the first player to go for a forward maneuver, but it's the second swing that comes through from Pullux where you're like, okay, well, when you go down here, there's no one that can hold on to this bomb site. At least the save means that they will have everything into this round. Now feeling very close between these two teams. Stack does little down mid. Nades the other way in Banana, do a fair bit. There is a third player here this time, so I think we will get that fight once more.
Oh, big nades. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Already goes 2 for 1. And this third player is teetering on the edge of maybe committing, maybe not. Jenkon decides against it, can drop this smoke. There needs to be a little bit of activity on A here, whether that's a push in towards brackets, whether that's just a rotation. Someone has got to help this B defender.
She's got util. Teammate's going to take a forward position. This is going to be the plan to try and get some information back. They're going to
How's this
peek towards
timing?
middle. Maybe a chance onto Milo if they can catch Milo. Gives them a way in, but nice smoke. Little duck down. And jenkon, reveal, dealt with. Now you just scale. MUV spotted as well, holding. So we're going to be 9 apiece. I'm going to try and hold on to these 2 guns. If you're allowed, you can see already the T is starting to spread out.
You could see that definitely complicating itself there. And that's why I said, look, hindsight needs to go for a reaction play, whether it just is a rotate or it's a push down top mid to try and clear out A and get that forward info. But I love the fact that AK Hero KO, they don't rest on their laurels here. They break the smoke. They try and force that fight once they guaranteed and understand that it's just that one player over towards the B bomb site. If Milo kills either Madam or Anna, you'd actually argue Madam's the more high valuable target. Oh, especially with all the utility and the defuse kit. That's going to make things not impossible. They can definitely drop here and you can still get a full buyout, but it just makes things uncomfortable. Especially where you had the lead, it felt really good. You were up 7-2 and now it's 9 rounds each.
Yeah, and we're seeing everyone kind of starting to step up here. Oh, that's too easy for Waldy. It's just mistiming util. That flash comes way too late, it feels, for the swing. Waldy was staring straight at half wall and wasn't blind until she'd already killed 2 people.
Yeah, flashbangs are poor.
It's a bit off the mark. Replay short setup. We've got a boost up, it would seem. Yeah, anti-flash being played. Hero KO played this setup themselves quite a bit, but not necessarily with that third player. How ready are they for this? Because it looks like they're going to go straight into it.
Oh, it's a good molly. Flashbang's good as well. Surely, I can say surely you get those favorable trades there for the T side, and you do. Madam's lucky to be alive. And now the decision for AK Hero KO is, well, do we go in towards A, where we just got both of these kills? Or do we wait for a reaction? Feels like it's the latter. Waldy waiting patiently. McCary needs to clear this angle diligently, and does. And I love that Madam reposition. Madam's just pushed through the long smoke and sideswipes Amy B. That wasn't the bomb spotted. It still feels a little bit uncomfy, but you have to realize that they're either deep second mid or they're coming out of apps.
Gotta start scaling out now. Smoke go down. Oh, it's a little bit of a wonky one. Bomb can be allowed to go down, but it's going to be very fast rotation. Still extra utility for Celia, though, so she can redeploy another smoke, and I'm surprised that she hasn't yet. Gonna replenish the one that was a bit dodge.
They flash short.
C2 match to split up, and how is there another gap on that smoke? I've been smoked it twice, and there's still a gap. Oh no. Madam gets the final kill. Great round from Madam in general. 3 in it. That's double digits secured.
Nice. Nice observers. Zooming into the 10 because we get the 10th for one of the teams. I see you. Yeah, good retake. It's a shame about the smoke. Not once, but twice there. But I love this reposition out of Madam. I'm gonna call upon it again because, of course, you're going to get these reactions in the last round. This is what they're hoping for, and this is the round where Milo spotted the info and then they just bursted. AK Hero KO wanted to do exactly the same thing again here, but Madam, the fact that she goes from short all the way around to long and actually just takes a risk, just pushes the smoke off the back of the contact. The timing's so important. Timing off the contacts of the B players, then you start to make that risk through. Just completely catch them. Back's turned. Amy B probably a little bit frustrated with what's just happened there. Finally, a break point. That's the first CT round outside of the pistol. Jenkon missed the timing, but Madam's watching closely, and you've still got Anna here with the AWP.
She's got the line. There's the timing just on her repos too. That was great awareness. Can't strike. Oh, maybe she can elsewhere. Anna caught off. A little bit of angle management, but Jenkon walks out through the short smoke. Manages to get away as well. Further info, no one's in short. They're going to try and push into this bomb site, and they're going to go wrapping towards long.
You can hear this.
Right,
You've heard
CT
this.
maneuver.
Yeah, look at that. Immediately, just turn on the swivel, Pullux knows. And I love that Mikari's actually gone deep to clear out all of Banana, and now she could be here with Pullux, and they just set up in a crossfire.
They can still smoke off Banana here if you're the tease. The difficulty is, you've kind of got to throw it by hand from this direction. Hope that it does the job. And it will. Oh, spam, though. Brings Milo low. This will guarantee a bomb plant, and it's actually going to be a full Banana retake.
This is weird.
No one comes CT, but still, I mean, the HP, there's no utility save one flash. This is the CT's round every day of the week.
Yeah, Molly's going to just push Cilia out as well. Oh, it doesn't. A little pocket of space here. That flashbang's really good, though. She should be dealt with momentarily. No. Overlook, but Makaria just in time. Waldy now starts to strike. Would need a multi-kill, and then that should bait in Milo, or Milo can just keep going alone. Between the two of them, they've somehow made this achievable. Time's now running low. No smoke for this defuse kit, and Makaria feels the pressure, and Waldy thrives within it. AK Hero KO convert the 4v2.
Apparently not this day of the week, actually. I can't believe it. They have, 150 HP between the three of them, but Waldy, she has all the health points. She's the one that does most of the heavy lifting there. Just no one looking towards CT as they scale through. Especially after they get this first kill, it feels like they're just a little bit too lackadaisical. No one ready for that peak from Waldy is criminal. Great shots also coming in from Coffins, just causing confusion. A stolen round. Or at least a very well-navigated one from AK Hero KO.
It's got to be comms. It's got to be comms issues there for hindsight. And also, I think maybe it's one of those where you see Cilia just fighting to her death at New Box. If you see a player in New Box just directly, you're 9 times out of 10 just going to assume there's a player in towards dark, and then suddenly you overlook at a position. But no smoke for CT there because I didn't have one is already feeling a little bit horrible. The fact that no one clears it, no one considers it, that must have just been really chaotic. And I guess the intention there for hindsight in that post plant was just to scale past CT to fight and take the fights directly on towards site. If they can overwhelm the site players, and it gets a lot easier because you can fight from within.
Well, 10-10 the break point. Small technical break. It won't be too far off. Anna brings out the AWP. We'll
That's
say
fine.
haven't felt her impact. She had the AWP once in the first half when she picked it up after Amy B died, but then didn't really get an opportunity to use it. So yeah, definitely needing her impact here. We saw how prolific Amy B was with it, with the rotations, was critical in 2 of the 4 rounds, maybe even 3, you could argue, on that first half. Anna needs to do the same as we get to the tail end.
Is my Discord playing up? When I'm looking at me talking behind the scenes now, obviously, because we've got a tech pause, guys. I'm going to give you a little peek behind the curtain. In the Discord call, when I'm talking, it looks a little bit delayed for me. I don't know.
Are we
you're
good? Tripping, my friend.
I'm tripping? All right, cool. That's easy then. Because good news is, my tech issue didn't exist, and this one's been solved.
All right. Let's go. We're starting going to go with the AWP over towards the A-bomb site. Doesn't have a lot of util. Maybe a short play or app set up to be the call. Yeah, going to jump up into the apartments.
I love that we get face cams for this because it's just the mood's completely changed out of hindsight. It was all happy, it was all smiley. And Madam just looks a little bit more tense now.
Yeah, you know, have you seen that meme of like people with blue eyes? That's what it feels like every time I see her picture. So blue.
I thought you were going to say this currently feels like the Incredibles meme. You know, that Mr. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also true situation.
It's been a very slow round here for AK Hero KO. They've let hindsight waste and burn a lot of their utility. They changed up the timing in which they're taking banana here. 50 seconds left. And now more proactive plays, just in terms of utility dumping in towards top brackets. Flashbang, Molly go forward, a deep peek as well. Coming out of Cilia. Is there one back here for hindsight? Is there a flashbang to enable them to swing? No. And AK Hero completely overcooked this. Madam and Pullux both find kills. They're fortunate. This T-side that they don't drop the bomb, and then Madam swings will confirm it. Felt like they had the right read the whole way through until they peaked top bracket.
Yeah, they just got in towards B. One player there, but couldn't have known it. There's actually no one on B right now. So they've been allowed a bomb plant. Like, it's guaranteed. They've got a bomb plant. Carry. Oh, gonna try and get tricky with it, and okay, maybe no bomb plant. No, it does go down. Good damage.
Don't
to Amy B. Gets in position on banana. A chance for a shot. Head goes down, and one more still trailing. Amy B's on 1 HP. Surely dead to rights on any of these peaks. Maybe a chance though. Keep jiggling this AWP, you keep giving her opportunities, but Anna runs her down. And Waldy, who's been so good on this T side, needs 2 more, can't find it. It's Madam who comes through with another magnificent multi.
Yeah, Madam's now on the same amount of kills as Pullux. Like, really important. Is there enough time here to get this defuse? Yeah, just. It's all okay. Yep, and we're defusing it without one. Thank goodness for that. But yeah, Madam's been so influential in these last few rounds. Said that we needed the player to really step up. The carry's also been that player. But I'm really glad, to be honest, that hindsight do not lose another 2v4.
Little too close.
That would have been that.
Especially after McCary goes to the little flash play and only hits the headshot, not the kill. Bruised up, being held for. Yeah, nice try. Gonna be punished for it. Oh, and then Madam gets caught too. An acceleration onto 8. Certainly the play here. Might just be hitting 11-11 before you know it. If they can remove Waldy, maybe. It's a chance for the retake, but she ducks away, and that's a freebie for her. She's the second player. Can't quite get the kill, but jobs are good in.
It's terrifying they're even considering going for that, though. like in the 3v5, your money is so thin. And I know Pullux has only got an SMG at that moment in time, but even if you freeze it and you just save, like you're still saving utility, you're still saving Kevlar, it's all relevant. Not sure what Amy B saw initially to be ready for that boost. I think it was maybe a shoulder just at the top of the smoke, and they just instantly get prepared for it. Maybe it's something that Hindsight were doing in the open qualifier. Either way, prepared as can be.
You know, nothing else to do because the smoke's down. You may as well look for the opportunity.
Important kill.
If
Really
it was a CT smoke, it might have even been that smoke had that slight lower... Oh, no, it's T-smoke. Okay, yeah. I think she just had nothing else to look at, really. Oh, that is a scary sight. The CT purchase. Triple MP9, flanked by the AWP and M4. Not doubting Madam's prowess thus far. Hey, Banana with the MP9s. Good use of these SMGs to scale close and get some control.
I think Waldy knows. I think Waldy heard the incendiary just burn the tiptoes of Makari, which isn't quite as stealthy. But meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we've got a missed jump. So everyone's giving over audio. Fourth player rotates over. Good lean here for Hindsight. Oh, AK Hero, you could make the same mistake twice.
Well, throwing the molly over Banana, they are starting to take this control. They've got a lot of time on the clock, so I think they acknowledge that they don't want to repeat mistakes of the past.
It's always been open as well, hasn't it, on B? Like, in towards the middle and late run, there's only ever been one player there just jiggling, or there's actually just been no one there in its entirety. I think they figured it out.
Garrett's going to have this smoke to drop at a pretty good timing, but they can just force their way through. So this needs to be a ridiculous hold with the MP9. And, well, it is one, but then flushed out. Just the numbers getting it done. And Milo's lurk comes to punish. She goes 1 for 1. They are scaling quickly. They want to give this a go. They can spot at a player. Flames go over, but they're already well off that bomb. Putting everything on the table to try and pull this off. Smoke lands, though, in both positions, blocking all the avenues. Just going to charge through this. No util to get it done. And nade is brilliant. You can still disengage. You can still keep this AK. They don't want to. They want the fight, and they'll get it for the first kill, but Celia's angle is perfection. And then Waldy and Banana to confirm it is AK Hero KO that find map point first.
It's such a silly thing to say, all things considered, but it's such... I'm actually going to go and say it's underrated. It's underrated to smoke coffins. It feels like no one does anymore. It was all the rage in CSGO. It was always those smokes to the execute, right? You smoke CT, you smoke coffins. Now it's always a molly here in CS2. But this smoke just creates and wastes so much time, and it creates so much opportunity for AK Hero KO. They do not win that round if that smoke's not there.
Once again, Banana control of. Great damage. Only onto the AWP though, so it's not quite as valuable as it could have been. At the same time, they've got this apartments control, double setup. So very good space taken. That makes a lot of noise. Again, they're going for this 4-player lean, as they have time and time again. And will move off, but they're running out of util. Still plenty of time on the clock for AK Hero to play with.
Oh, that's so loud. Oh, that was the chance. That was absolutely the chance. The boost up, though, isn't going to do any damage, and the spray from Makari is absolutely superb. PQ is living on a prayer, and the MP9 spam eventually will finish her off. All you need is an additional player on towards Banana, and that's enough, you feel, for Hindsight to hold. 5v2. No way into B. Also, you feel like with the time burden, no way out either.
A moment from McCary. Too many bullets spent there, Milo. Still got a chance in this, but it's not an easy one. Smoke goes down. Very tucked in dark. Such a difficult clear. 10 seconds left. There's the swing. There's the kill. And there is overtime. McCary delivers it with a multi of her own. We are starting to see those pieces stepping up around Pullux. We've got Madam who's tied up. We've got McCary now onto 19. Smoke comes down and McCary getting that first kill cleanly just makes it all too easy.
Yeah, such an important round. This is the first time we've actually got an opening kill on Banana as well for Hindsight and what feels like forever. Just a little bit of contest. The fact that you got that extra player there. You stand your ground. After even taking the map control, you still stand your ground anyway. It's so important. You're not giving that respect over to AK Hero. It's a lot of util damage as well, just thrown in the mix whilst talking about it, and then even further still. And now again, for Hindsight, they think, oh, job's done. We don't know it, but we've just done like 150 damage with the util, and we're out of there. See you on A.
And nade magnets, aren't they? Still managed to get that control. Oh, Milo had that maybe opportunity onto Pullux. So find success from that lurk onto Anna previously. But now Anna will peek back in with the AWP and hits the leg shot. So another player brought down to nothing. And still 4 players lying wage. Yeah, this one is going to be Hindsight's round. Looks should be cleared. Pick is the only player with HP.
They go in B.
Oh, the swing is perfect from Pullux. Easy as you like it. Harry drops her bottle of flames. Swing comes through, but with such low HP, it's all too easy to deal with. And you think these last two probably hers, although the flashbang catch there in the face, but Pullux there with the bullets, and Hindsight take 13.
Oh, there's Pullux. 4 kills in the round for her. Sees that McCary and Madam have caught up to her. She says, hang on a second. I was star of the show here for the first half. Maybe it's only first halves that she's good at. She's like the reverse fatal. But she was definitely deadly in this one. Milo has gone. She'll be back soon.
Hopefully.
I tell you what, I didn't expect overtime. Just
yeah, I think
in
especially the position it was at 12-11.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of thought this would be a pretty clean victory for AK Hero KO. But really slow to start they were. A bit more alive as the games progressed, but so was a few of the other pieces. Great debut for Madam so far.
True.
Been pivotal in these rounds. I know that when the map concludes, her round swing will probably be quite high. Her and Pullux both.
She reminds me a lot of the way she plays. Reminds me quite a lot of Kiosa. So she goes on a similar like career trajectory to Kiosa. I think that'd be pretty good. I can definitely see it happening. I know it's really early to say that. First debut in Impact, first map. Baldy gets rid of the Orpin Anna instantaneously. One thing we do need to see, I think, out of AK Hero KO is a bit of a pace change. Something a little bit faster, something a little bit more direct. Because you're allowing Hindsight to build into these rounds. You're allowing them to rotate.
Yeah, that's true. They've been very slow, defaulty rounds, haven't they? a group normally around that minute mark or 40 seconds and then seeing what they can get done. And this one might be more of the same. 3 players on A, including True on the bomb side itself. Oh, I'm worried here. Despite that player advantage, B is just constantly vacated. They need to acknowledge this, that basically after that initial set of util, they leave. And they go to this A bomb site, where they're now showing that they've got a good hold and Apartments is not the position to exit from. Cilia finds that place and okay. That's a clear and a half. And despite the stacked bomb site, they managed to fight their way forward.
Yeah, I tell you what, even though they've got that stack on A, one thing's consistent, there's always a player in that box. There's always a player on that corner. They should pre-fire it. Instant. And then you've got Amy B holding the long angle. Absolutely sublime out of AK Hero KO. They make the most of a bad situation, to be honest, because you're right, it was looking dicey, it was looking a little bit scary. Felt like that wasn't going to be the round for them, and hindsight, we're going to go 2-0 up. Well, no. Immediate rebuttal. Good trade spacing. That's something that we praised. Hindsight 4, it's only fair to do it to AK Hero KO again. Here on this T side. They work one back. And it's still this consistent unit here of AK Hero KO. All of them are creeping up. No one is being left behind to the wayside. That is a unbelievable peak, really.
Anna's been having a rough one.
Yeah. You got an extra M4 and spawn for the AWP?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay, jenkon.
He drops down. Oh, okay.
Okay, now we're getting silly with it. Madam.
See, this is silly.
Yeah.
Both ways. What are we doing?
Both ways, yeah. It's a stream of silliness.
It's the OT things just get crazy, don't they?
Yeah, and it's politeness and
Madam's doing everything she
gratitude.
can.
Exactly. Politeness and gratitude to get them back to a level pegging field. Madam goes, excuse me. None of this, please. A little bit more disciplined and a little bit more determined out of Madam. She's trying to make her debut, one to remember, but can't get the 4th kill. But in enough, that sentence. Surely she's done more than enough. Put this into a 2 versus 2. Put this into a retake where, for Pullux and McCary, it seems achievable. No molly to dislodge Pika out of pit, but there's a double nade.
Smoke goes forward. Going to go long after throwing that down. So this is going to kill time off the clock. And a repos now from PQ off the back of that. Oh, she gets caught out. And the flashbang is brilliant. McCary finds both. And so 14 established off 2 opening kills for AK Hero KO. That was a 3-on-5.
Yeah, that was silly. You've seen so many players here on this A-bomb site when you've been execing into it. After you kill 2 players in towards A, why is it a good idea for you to pull your knife out and run top brackets? In what world? I mean, Mila gets caught. It's not really her fault, but this from ABB, just trying to trade, just trying to swing. There's that silliness. And there's those things that I'm commenting on pre-game where I said I don't want to see that anymore. It's actually really frustrating to me that we're getting that still out of AK KO. How long have you been a team for? Still making these mistakes? Come on now.
And Madam B, as mentioned, disciplined. Anna will find some revenge. An opening pick. Get the T side started. McCary's just lurked out. Look at how aggressive. The timing on this is ridiculous.
It's really, really bizarre. Mila also just doesn't see Madam. You can also get down safely, and you can get down quietly if you want to. I feel like that's going to be the activation now for McCary. And it will be. You can just perch on the balcony, potentially. Hindsight still going into B, though, despite all of this. Yeah.
They're not calling it off. They think that they've won both bomb sites. But all the CTs are here. This is going to mean the flank's going to be really good.
Well, it needs to be quick.
Till delaying. They've taken both bomb sites. It's actually crazy. Oh, McCary. So many backs turned. She can just end this here, get 15 in a second, all on her lone sim. Yeah, 2. Just about. Doesn't even get that second kill. It's Pullux that gets the job done, but regardless, surely round secured off the back of that. Milo can't even find a way out. Will be hounded down and glocked in the face. What a crazy gap. Even if it's not the key thing that wins the round, it certainly secures it.
Yeah, no, absolutely it does. Yeah, again, more utility being deployed as well. That coffin smoke is there again. Hindsight, they re-smoke CT. I love that they re-smoke CT there because it just completely embeds that, you know, that flank just doesn't exist. So, nice. 2 chances. Remember, these were 8-4 halves on T-side Inferno. So, the fact that Hindsight got 2 CT rounds in overtime pretty much secures it, in my opinion. It's going to be really hard for AKA Hero to go back-to-back and come back again for the second time in this map.
But the mental can't be good as well after how some of these rounds have gone.
Absolutely.
Backstabbing that one. 3 on 5. On that T side. Now crunch out from mid. Piku holds strong, but it's okay. Milo goes down, but Piku's found another. Pullux looking for space elsewhere. That's out towards long. Celia starts to rotate over. Pullux, there isn't the gap here that you think there is. She should be caught. Yep, Celia will secure it. The molly was going to go to Waldy's position, but now isn't. Waldy will disengage and needs to completely alone over on B right now. Need to get that rotation, and Amy B can start to run over. Might arrive just in time.
Just don't go through the smoke. Okay, we'll go through the smoke. It works this time. Potentially could have been a bit dangerous, but you're never expecting Waldy there because of the dramatic nature of the swing out from Amy B. You're not expecting someone to be on site because, in essence, why would you swing that drastically if you were if you weren't the only player on B there? But it works. 14-15. We might need even more rounds.
We might just.
How we keep getting this season? We've had so many overtimes in 3 broadcasts.
Very, very competitive series. Yeah, it's good to see. Someone wants to stump. Just out of that smoke. Beautiful stuff. So I can do it here, or we have to do it again. Remember, AKO, the SCT half, sure, it didn't start well, but it certainly ended well. They really built back into it. Definitely wouldn't count them out getting this 15th.
Yeah, it's a weird one because actually if it goes 15-15, again, I still favor them to win the entire thing. But it's like, if you kill McCary, Pullux, or Madam, if you get one of these kills as an entry, you're probably winning the round.
Okay, we've got a quad setup. This is something that Hindsight was running frequently.
If they apps pop, though, it completely counters it, even though there's 4 players here, because you're staring at top brackets, you're not staring at what's behind you.
Oh my god, it's the apps pop as well. Flashes come out, and yeah, here they go. Charging out, but Amy B first kills hers. Milo gets one as well. Piku can't. The smoke goes down. So found the space, but the lurk removed. Milo gets her second. And Madam's such low HP. Pullux feels like she needs to do it all and almost had a chance to. Madam, 1v3. Sure, she's had plenty of multis so far, but with 23 HP, you do not put the favor with her. And the first chance slips, Celia secures, and we do have to run it back. It is 15-15 and overtime number 2.
Yeah, nice try. I think, look, to be fair, apps pop was the right call there. I like the idea of it, good pacing. It's just a shame, obviously, the flash doesn't catch anyone. And ABB is just completely in the open here. Like, if that flashbang came, like, half a second later, she's full blind. That's the opening kill. and suddenly you're just swarming all over that bomb site. So that's the difference of just micro timings in CS2. But for AK Hero KO and all the fans watching in the chat, they can be very happy that ABV was not blind, that she was able to grab the kill. Fast one. Oh, this is really quick. Up banana, nades, oh, that's straight on Pullux, but it's jenkon around the corner, straight into Waldy. Pullux still low, but still fighting. Keep your eye on Madam, she's just... Okay, never mind. Madam went all the way through that CT smoke and then went back in towards top mid.
Want to overcommit, perhaps. B, though. One that will overcommit. Oh, and really had a chance there. PQ catches out, Madam. That's the lurk, Amy B. You've just killed the lurk. What are we doing?
Here we go again. Was that really necessary? The answer, of course, is always no.
Full util, though, for this retake.
True, and that was the last bit just used by hindsight. Looks like MEB might need some if this round doesn't go to plan. You can smoke off CT. And that will be done. Anna gets rid of Piku. Nice trade out of Milo. You don't know where this last player is. McCary could be behind any of these boxes. Could be in coffins or could be through the smoke in CT. She'll get rid of Milo. And even recover the AWP at the very end. Amy B. Why?
Just another thrown round, right? Not expecting a player close because of the jiggle on half wall, but it's just making unnecessary assumptions that probably look flashy in pugs, but here in Team CS, you can't get away with such moves like that. Especially when they found the lurk, it was so set up for success, but then both players on B crumble instantly and the whole round falls apart. Great opening picks though. Again, 3. This time, surely impossible to let this one slip. Lex will spam one back and there's some low HP. Four on 2 this time around. Sit back, hold their lines.
They're so low. They're so low. Like, this round is actually really tempting to argue that hindsight have got a chance. Cilia, yet again, only one defender on this B bomb site. What is this trend here between these two teams? Just so constant. On the B bomb site, smoke in. Flashbang, not good enough. And through the molly, Pullux will not prevail. And it's the flick shot missed by Anna. Cilia will hold her nerve. AKA Hero will get their first one in towards the CT side. But it could have been 2. It should have been.
Okay, it was the Absol that found success. We saw in Banana as well. They found that kill, so across the board, setups for the CTs working out. Crazy that AK Hero KO could have won this map. Already twice over, it feels. And nade, the double nade! Nothing PQ can do. Going out the server, so an opening pick offered up off the back of the HEs.
I like this going to be direct, though. Just immediately. It feels like it's just going to be this B exec, one smoking towards CT, and they're not going. I really thought they were going to go, and they just stopped. Actually going to be the re-exec it in a moment. Amy B, that timing. I'm not sure if Anna saw her, but another re-smoke out long. Oh, look at this. I would say they pulled the wall over their eyes, but they haven't. Hindsight have overcomplicated it, and now you got the rotates over. If they had just gone 20 seconds earlier, this would have probably been their round, and instead, now it's looking good for the CTs.
Still player advantage. If they just hold their line of these 3 players over on B in the perfect position, smoke goes down. It's not quite the commitment. counter smoke here from AVB that can go down. Not going to throw it. Hoping that maybe just throwing a smoke but no commitment draws players back. But such a little time. It will be straight into B. And this crossfire looks good. And it has been so far. But Pullux finding those key trades. The AWP comes over, misses the chance. That would have been the bomb dropped. But the swing from Madam goes wanting. And Pullux is insane right now. 36 and 20. She's been unleashed on this team. All 3 kills into that bomb site.
She can't be in-game leading. Milo. Is there a way back in? Well, if you get by the AWP, you still got to get by Pullux. And she's pretty painful. Only 5 bullets left to get both of these kills. Can't do it. 4 kills for Pullux. 37 in total. I. Hindsight through the virtue of Pullux. They're getting close to taking their map pick.
It's remarkable considering how this went. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's one of the nastiest shots you will see. Pure pre-fire one tap. Everyone goes for those, but you rarely hit them.
Jenkon still gets the kill. And then the double swing comes in. Madam chimes in with the help of Anna's flashbang. And Amy B might find Pullux, but it could all be too little too late because the bomb's in second mid. You can take this B scale and all you want. It's not going to matter.
Got to go back for it. And Anna's holding the line as well. It doesn't get easy. Black Smoke played over on B to try and cause some concern, but Anna knows she doesn't need to budge. Yeah, that one's easy as you like. On to Waldy, so Amy B in the 1v3. Finding these players going to be tricky. Adam, first test. What's the timing like? Good. Great, in fact, and you know that AWP was over towards middle. It's given Amy a good chance, actually. CTs are very split up. And AWP head-to-head in a very unconventional manner out the apartments. Molly for Amy B, which against the AWP is incredibly disruptive. But it's whether you want to reveal yourself with that play. Oh, now you just throw it. And you just throw it in both directions. They go out, but Anna hits the shot first. So clutch denied. Great push into second mid.
Is she playing with someone like next to her? I feel like she just fist bumped. Could be wrong. Brilliant flashes by Anna, and then she's obviously the closer of this round. In fact, she does an awful lot in this round to get it going for Hindsight. 2 chances now. It needs to be perfect again from AK Hero KO. We might need more overtime. It could be all said and done here. Pullux playing up close. Flashbang dodged and kills. Of course they're collected. Pullux is putting the final nail in the coffin, you feel, and Hindsight moments away from taking their map pick.
Pullux looking at that 40. I don't think she'll get it. Might just crumble before she gets the opportunity. It's 39 for 21. What a standout performance from Pullux. It was brilliant for them during that qualifier. Wasn't sure if that momentum would be maintained. So far, so good. Adam doesn't make mistakes here. Not going to give an opportunity. And gun barrel, a freebie. Piku gets the trade, but very difficult 1v3. And it's McCary that will deal the killing blow. It takes double OT, but Hindsight will convert their map pick.
They will, but you got to ask questions, really. Take a Hero KO, because their comeback was absolutely fantastic. You actually just felt like they were going to win that in regulation. But Hindsight did such a good job in that first half.
KO. I also felt that a lot of their rounds, especially on the T side, felt very just default. You mentioned during the cast that we didn't see a lot of like, pace changes, things to catch off hindsight. And so hindsight were often able to have players where they needed to be. So they take map 1 in double OT. We now go to Nuke, map pick of AK Hero KAJO, fighting to see if they can what's the third, or if another upset can happen in the early stages of this season.
Really fast. Straight out A. Straight into Anna. And the dual Berettas of McCary will at least chime in for 1 kill. Cilia trying desperately to get a team back into this. And she's done exactly that with a kill and a dink. And they're even going to go B.
Gone down. My madam's heard all of this. They know it's happening. Cilia moves over. Ready for madam's rotation. And we'll get the better of her. Cecilia having a huge round, every kill so far. And you think aim B's position surely good for at least 1. Pollux gets the trade. 2 more to find. No kit either. Had a brilliant map 1, but that doesn't mean that you can really give her much of a chance in this. First kill presents itself. Time not there. Didn't see the second player either. Waldy baited to perfection, and there's no time now. So even if she got the kill, wouldn't have mattered, but Waldy secures it anyway. Cilia's triple. The big factor there.
I don't know if I've been oblivious, so that's the first time we've used that one-on-one little camera head-to-head there. That was really cool. Cilia, just fantastic round. But as you said, just creates such an opportunity because you get those 2 kills immediately in from hindsight. This was an opening kill falling the way of the CT sides, and yet Cilia just completely turns it on its head. Force buy back in for the CTs. A little bit risky. See how it pans out. I'm interested also just seeing the positions that players take for hindsight here on this map. Just when it comes to that default, rather than this one. Had him up close with the 5-7 tucked in. You've also got Jenkon with the MP9.
Yeah, Madden played A site with their previous rosters.
Oh, that was that new smoke grenade noise.
Oh yeah, they got the new noises, don't they? I think Pollux will probably be outside, based on what I've seen so far.
I rate it. Flashbang's in. Halfway to A, unlocked. McCary at Heaven, hoping to maybe catch one with the Deagle. But doesn't get the opportunity on Piku. And now with the bomb committed, it's going to be a decision here. Whether you're going to retake or whether you're going to save. And with that missed smoke, I think that might incentivize the retake.
That's an opportunity, but it goes wanting. Madam will get that trade, but Waldy, Bobby Lurk comes into full effect. Now, yeah, it's crazy. Kind of still going for it at that point, I feel. Could have pulled the jump cord and disengaged. They'll lose everything. Perfect start. All the T's.
I'm really surprised they, as you say, just keep committing to that retake, especially after they get traded out. Because now you're left with absolutely nothing, just crumbs. When it comes to the defense. So it should be a third. Much better start to life. Again, look, on a T side, sure, but it's just a good start in general here for AK Hero KAJO.
Fun setup. They got players coming up secret, double up in CT. Like, it's the perfect counter to an outside crawl.
Yeah, you're right, actually. This is a really decent one. Maybe the USPs can overwhelm Cilia here. Just depends on which way she peeks. And it's another dink, but no fatal blow. And AMB is holding for that secret crawl. Spot the second player as well. Should be the confirmation, and it is.
Cool idea, though. I like the setup. Especially when you see that main smoke go down, it kind of confirms that they are looking just to wrap outside with the rifles, using range advantage. Anything but USPs would have been a bit deadlier. could have caused some concern. But of course, they couldn't invest anything more. They wanted all the M4s, they wanted the rifles. Let's see what this setup looks like. Okay, Pullock's going outside. That all checks out. jenkon will be the right player. So yeah, this is about the setup that you'd expect.
Ouch. Love the scaling here. They're actually going to go in towards hell. Anna now spotted over at heaven. You know you got that dink on the B player, so you can just reset in towards that. There's even an opportunity for a third option, just maybe reset it in towards lobby. McCary takes good space. You've got a deep outside lurk from Pullock. She pushes off of all of this contact. The walls are closing in, and this T side needs to make a decision.
They go lower, that's the play. Rotations, surprisingly not here yet. They've got 3 players in lobby. No one's gone down the vent, so jenkon's completely alone. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? They just wrap you. I don't know if you can even retake this unless you get this kill into Waldy instantly. With her finding at least 1 and now a second, yeah, that's that.
Call it off. It's like Twilight Nuke.
Nuke at night. Got the ancient night map now, don't we? I don't have much to actually run around with that. I guess because it's a Valve official set, like it's only in DM, I think, and like casual. I've just never been on it.
I actually think that'd be really cool if certain maps like that would completely shake up the way the game's played. If you just had random like day and night modes on maps, because
you vote
imagine
for it, or how would it work?
Well, on nighttime, there'd be less risk of shadows. So you could take, like, some really aggressive angles that you normally couldn't.
Oh, actually,
just
wouldn't it make the shadows worse? Because, like,
well, no, there wouldn't be any.
light would cast
dark.
larger shadows?
Yeah, but, I don't know, there'll be some instances where there just wouldn't be any light. They'd just be dark.
Okay, we're just playing in dark. Just no lights on.
Yeah. In my head it works, but I realise, you know, as soon as you pointed that out, there's actually a massive flaw in the system there.
Actually, I don't know how lights work.
Neither do I, actually.
Eyeballs.
No, you are right. It actually would cast a bigger shadow, I think.
Anyway. Oh, just crossing brazenly.
Sure.
Allowed to do so, though. Alex hasn't started active. She's in main. They've been able to get all this outside control freely. Yuki's holding for this push. Oh my god, the timing. Still gets the kill.
You have to know that there could be more pushing lobby at this point. Like that'll be the calm. It just terrifies me that AK Hero just slow down all the time. They are taking this advanced line, but no one's looking at main. No one's looking at main. Everyone's trusting the smoke that no longer exists. But Pullocks, of course. She's the one that's just consistently finding just all of this pressure. Another 3K. AK Hero, they just bodged the timings.
Yeah, I mean, that was easiest kills of your life if you Pullocks. Smoke fades, back to stand, freebies. It's a lovely first proper gun round. You only lose 1 player. Barely have to work for it. And that was weird, them getting the T side getting the first pick too. That was the lobby info player going down, but player just steps back, turned, looks to the left for the swing. Easily held, and it gets active too. That's what you want to see after struggle some times on Inferno.
Oh, the smoke actually goes in the doorway now because Amy B opened it. Good info. Really good info. You hear the tick of the molly. PQ now knows it's appropriate to spam. McCary dropped instantly.
Round she's caught, but Pullocks will remove Waldy outside. Her own little adventure. Maybe constantly trying to do a JW impression. Oh, headbutt on the molly. That's throwing that off the mark.
They're going ramp anyway. 1 for 1 out of jenkon. Yeah, that means you can rotate down vent, though, pretty quickly. Anna, tries to get ahead of the smoke. Doesn't work. Madam swings open the door and catches off Milo. 3v2, player advantage. Still got Pullux down double that they don't know about.
Pullux in the power position here. Blow open the door, but they won't even see her, so easily done. Perfect little bait. Madam goes down, but Pullux baited to perfection. Gets a triple. Back-to-back rounds with it. Shoots up that AWP as well for Anna. 2 high-impact rounds from Pullux to get 2 on the board for hindsight. That's, again, the exact same situation where the opening kill goes the other way. So 4 on 5 has been good.
She changed crosshair. She started DMing 24 hours a day. What's the secret, Pullux?
Spotted one crossing. Plays patient, ready for that second player.
She's so sharp.
And just like, even just good decision making. It's great to see.
This is now what we've been hurt by jenkon, surely. Big kill. Really big kill. Got to clear jenkon. But Molly, that's not going to be good enough. And that means that PQ might overlook the angle. No, she clears it. Really important kill there for AK Hero KO. That's probably going to signify the end of the round.
I'm actually surprised Pullux isn't looking the other direction, given the door's shut. I know she wants to be able to quick swing, if jenkon takes contact, but...
Yeah.
Still need to be looking the other way while that door's closed. Maybe stand next to it so you can quickly swing. For all the praise we give her, gets caught out, and then jenkon not quite able to control her spray behind the flames. Immediately the bite back. Jerry gonna be okay, Silo here?
Terrorists win.
No.
Wah, wah. Or as the Zoomers say, womp womp. No gun.
No cap.
For real, for real.
We get a bit of a battle of the orbs here, but both missed their opportunity. Dropped.
Ouch. This is really slow. This is the slowest round we've seen out of AK Hero KO so far. Another replenishment of the door smoke for Madam. Got to be careful though, because this top pot Mully, you imagine it is coming in. All signs point to them going into this A bomb site. And if they do, it's going to be tricky because there's 3 players here.
Harry disengages and flames come forward, but she's able to play around this smoke quite well. And with Madam on top, hard to be able to lock it down between the two of them. Maybe arrives, but unable to hit that shot. Maybe a chance there. A quick one on jenkon. Oh! The no-scope comes out. And maybe she can just win this by her lonesome. She can. Absurdity. Not even a point of damage inflicted. A no-scope halfway across the site. In and out of that hut. That was a ridiculously fast 1v3.
Oh, you're always going to get one of those out of ABB, aren't you? I mean, that is just terrific. I was actually going to flame them quite a lot here, aka Hero KO, because I'm thinking, you've gone for an A exec, why have you not mollied top heart? And yet it doesn't matter because ABB just has that ridiculous thing. 6-2. Money now wearing incredibly thin for hindsight.
That's
top main smoke
so
is mixed.
far off the top main smoke. It's closer to the dark / nuke side than it is to the main side. That'll block it.
See, Madam's got a really good position here. The issue is that there's no one there to immediately trade. That's why McCary comes over. Cilia clears immediately. MP9 will swing. And again, a really good trade here at PQ.
Anna slides in, but PQ continues pushing forward. Bullocks about to get wrapped on as well. Has so much to do. Yeah, Milo will just make quick work of her. Jenkon, no chance there. Waldy jiggling back and forth on that lurk. Run away with it. 7 on this T side.
Doesn't need to be said, but I'll say it anyway. Yeah, they've done enough here on this T side. This should just be the third map in a second. If you hit that ABB, I get up and I leave.
Interesting investment in, really.
It feels a little bit much, especially on Pullocks. But at the same time, it's one of those things where you actually do sort of need to win rounds, but you're not setting yourself up for future successes if this one comes tumbling down around you.
Slow outside control. Wrap onto the A-bomb site. And Celia leading with the bomb. Now support from Waldy. Their way up. Bit of distraction play from Door. Should just be able to walk on into this one. Be a nobody. And now there comes that first kill. The swing comes out. McCary was spotted. Should know that's there, and then the swing comes out. Milo gets 2. PQ's there to pick up the pieces.
So much better from AK Hero K. Like, the trades are really good. I think the pacing for the most part has been pretty solid on this T side. We have had that variety that was sorely lacking on Inferno, and just the trades. I already commented on it in the previous round, but here again, like, Milo is able to get a multi, then gets killed by a lobby player, and then immediately you've got PQ just instantaneously swinging and grabbing a kill. It's that whole unit again. Look, they're only within 3 kills of each other from top to bottom. Same cannot be said for hindsight. Oh, and it just gets worse for jenkon.
A trade back at least. Spam through nade, brilliant as well. Might just be exchanged. Or chance for exchanging 8-4 halves. Lands on Door. That one on main's going to be ineffectual. And Fox sees ahead. Can't quite find the shot for it, but peek back in and dodges past the AWP. Good damage on the Cilia. Good retreat, hearing them coming. the swing to arrive. Has a teammate, but yeah, not able to be facing the right direction. But Pullux and Madam get a kill apiece. Madam on the lurk back through, flanking slowly. No HP on both these players.
Definitely achievable and winnable. One in which Hindsight desperately have to put forward. Maybe Mikari could drop a nade towards backside. Flashbang goes forward, but no one's presenting themselves. Milo with the opportunity and then given up. Cecilia at backside trying to isolate those angles and can't do it against the MP9. A retake that had to be a success story for Hindsight, and it was just that. Cecilia can't believe it.
Job to get that third very fast flank coming through. Anna, by getting killed here, did a lot of damage and also got that trade kill, so big impact from her. Assists on both those final frags. It's possible to come back from 4. Look, starting at secret. Smokes go down, so should be ready to greet Waldy. Perhaps, but the flames go forward, so... Oh, trying to jump up. Can't do that. Can't do that. Has to be from the other side. The jump looks so close, I think she's like, oh, can I get this jump?
Another heist attempt on A. Good smoke for Madden. That means they're going to have to come through grey screen, but unfortunately not providing enough coverage for Mikari. Milo, yet again, just so decisive with these openers on the A bomb site. 4v2. It looks like a 9th.
Could well be. Jenkon coming through from the heavens. Orb is trained on her position. Anna, well, the low HP Milo to face first, perhaps, or might actually be able to skirt through and catch out this AWP. That gives a way through now. Fine line being held. Milo lets her AWP go down, and now the swing comes out, but Cilia holding on from the side. Jenkon drops down, takes a chunk of HP, and that was heard. Gets that kill, but there's the trade from Waldy to secure a 9-3 half.
Stop. Time, hit it up with the rebound. This is our turn to see. Gonna push it back, anybody in the lane gonna stand in front of me. Oh, no. This is our turn to see. Gonna push it back, anybody in the lane gonna stand in front of me. We own it, we're winning every time. We own it, crushing every day and night. We own it, we don't do compromise. Touchdown every time. We own it every time. We win every time. We win it. We own it. We win it every time. We own it. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and your anxiety's calling. You lay in your bed, but it feels like you're falling. Do you recognize that feeling? The demons under your ceiling, when everything hurts and nothing is healing. Yeah, I don't even wanna be awake, 'cause every second that I live is like a waste ghosting. Can you help me start a replace all the memories that stand in my ways? You know what I really hate the most is that happens to me is like a ghost. It's so far away. I only wanna be okay. Tell me why should I stay away? If only dreaming can erase the pain. Tell me why should I waste another minute staying in this critical phase? I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying for some better days. I'm just praying for some better days. Some better days. Some better days. I'm just praying for some better days.
Big half there for AK Hero KO as they take 9 rounds on the T side of Nuke. I nearly said C2 because that's where they are now. There would be a Herculean effort for Hindsight to recover in this, but hey, why not? We all have an underdog story. Fake out on A. Rush ramp, you assume, and the flashbangs are brilliant. Waldy doesn't know that she's burning alive, and now PQ gets dinked as well. That's because of those new flashbang changes. I think that one of the most underrated things is that you can't hear now when you get flashed, so you don't know that you're burning alive.
You have to explain that to me in a second. AB tucked into the corner, gets a kill. Hilo. Won't deny this bomb going down, being held by Anna. They've done well to bring this back. Have the CTs into the 3-on-3. They've seen Madam slink away. Piku, that's a chance. 5 HP. Pullix engages, now comes back and slams one straight through. Now it might be a little bit too tricky. Need to find these kills and find them quick. Difficult players to sniff out. Madam just being a nuisance towards Shadow. Surely we'll get flushed out, you think? Does go down. Celia, no time. Pullix running rampant. Another brilliant round from her. 3 in it. And 9-4 the score.
That was my impression of the graffiti.
Oh, yeah.
You used to explain the flashbang thing. So it's not this update, but like last update or maybe the update before. If you get flashed, it's just the ringing in your ears. Like it actually gives off audio now, so you don't know what's going on. Like you can't hear people coming close to you. You can't hear if you're burning alive in an incendiary. So what I imagine happened is the flashbang went off, then the incendiary went in, and another flashbang went off. And you didn't know you were burning.
Burst your bubble, but I think that's always been the case.
It's a lot more pronounced. It's been a lot more pronounced recently. I want to say
It wasn't nice for Waldy, let me tell you.
No. But I want to say like a month and a half, 2 months. I could be completely wrong on that, but I really do think there was a change.
Speak with such confidence, I'm just going to believe you.
Sure. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. And that's fine. They're not mistakes, they're lessons. True.
Zeus in Hut. A zappy lesson that won't be realized.
PQ might get a kill here. I doubt you clear this corner directly.
No, so PQ's got to do... Yeah, exactly, right? When you're in one of these positions where there's 2 angles they can come from, you just got to commit to one. You can't be kind of looking between them. You miss the timing. Everyone misses the timing.
They'd kill for a nade here, and the nade was on the player she killed. The carry's just in B. Let's get here then.
Just wondering?
I am wondering.
3 CTs down here. Yeah, okay. They're just going to walk into A, though.
Makes sense. You still know about the Heaven player, though. You still know about the Heaven player, though.
Bomb's going down. Oh, what did that even bounce on? Little bit of wire on the side there.
Oh, McCary finds 2. Really good position here from McCary. Just go back to this just for a moment. She goes all the way down B, comes back up ramp, and just holds for rotates. And that makes this retake now really tricky, because if you had a 2-player advantage, you could potentially just swarm it. Instead, you're now just hoping to get another one of these lucky kills. Crisis averted. That was a 3v5, and it completely turns against them by that positioning over at ramp.
All right, 9 does 5. By AK. By AK Hero. KAJO. They are losing a few rounds here, but that is now the guns that will come out. No need for alarm. Lovely kills from PQ. Good damage. More than make up for it in the mop-up. Mark 10 for Amy B. Wanting to get some extra AWP money, you imagine? And just a little weaker into this round. I'm go for an A hit with a wrap, it looks like.
Yeah, straight in. Oh, and straight down. Velo will get the first. No molly on top part. That's going to be their downfall. Maybe, but McKiri finds 3 kills. Amy B tries to charge up the vent with the MAC-10. And down the vent instead, hindsight go. They pull the wall over AK Hero KAJO's eyes. And now there's no rotate down here quickly.
He's heard this and has a decent timing, though. So actually has a good chance to maybe catch a player. And they're all such low HP. This molly is going to be a real pain. And PQ gets the kill. Waldy going to chill out. Rotate looks good. So Anna can hit a blindsider onto Waldy. A great jiggling, just so annoying to deal with. McCary needs the full house. Real set position, bomb being defused. First kill's hers. There's a chance here. Bomb being stuck, and she finds it. It is the ace with a single point of HP. McCary, what a brilliant round.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable out McCary. It all happened so fast that I thought there was another player alive here for AK Hero KAJO. I just saw the bomb being stuck in its entirety, and I was like, oh, okay. Then there's another player here, surely. No. McCary does so expertly well in this 1v2. Isolates these fights brilliantly. Look how close this is. So close to that bomb being defused. Instead, it's denied. This was 9-3, and suddenly it's 9-6.
What a remarkable ace. You never see one like that. Finishing on 1 HP.
Oh, what a molly.
Well, it might not matter. Be up close. Harry needs to be thorough and won't be.
Knife.
Get leadify. Anna's found a kill elsewhere, though, so they can take space. That's actually in towards the lobby. They've walked ramp. Crap heavens, the perfect call.
Oh, MEB knows. There's 2 players on B. They didn't hear anything.
Yeah, they knew that ramp was left open, right? They start to move pieces back. It's no longer the perfect call. They can still use their better weaponry to fight their way out, but they're going up against the AK. MEB doing some work. Madam just goes for the wide swing, just pre-firing it. It does not connect.
Still winnable.
Considering this angle, jenkon clears it. Ready for it, Waldy with the deagle. Burst of 2. A rifle scooped up into her hands. Anna, backside. Needs to find this impact. Waldy, caught out. Too many angles to look at. Wasn't sure if it was going to be left or right that swing came. And Anna catches her off guard. Back-to-back backbreakers for AK Hero KAJO.
Yeah, ABB is such a nightmare in all of these like low buy rounds. Just always manages to make a multi-kill out of seemingly nothing. But that's AWP money. He said, look, she went with the MAC-10. That previous. This round gets a knife and 2 AK kills. Yeah, it has to be the AWP being committed in here. And that was expensive. That was really expensive in a round that shouldn't have been. For hindsight. So they've got Galils. They're definitely not going to have an AWP on Anna, who's having a much better map, it must be said, compared to Inferno. Restarting to come alive here and provide necessary impact. And jenkon in that round too. Because she was like, what, 1-12 or something? Really important round for jenkon.
I didn't even notice. Maybe he's AWP looking for a fight. the edge of that smoke, but they're going to cross path.
Timing is brutal there. On the first instance and then falling off the railing, didn't see the other players cross. There's no one on B.
It's down. Double set up at ramp. They can just walk in. It's so free. All over their eyes. Not gonna rotate anyone down. It's gonna have to be a retake. Jenkins getting ready to break this, and then they can just molly off these positions. Flames go down either side. Util out in the B bomb site. Yeah, it's all theirs. McCary doesn't need to activate. Oh. Lucky. It's still present. Still being a nuisance. EB is playing this 1v1 and forced off by the flames. McCary's still alive somehow, some way.
Don't know how.
And
She
still gets the kill. I was really worried when she activated first. She was in such a good position to close out and catch the rotators from behind. Because you know a retake is going to happen there in the 5-on-5.
Oh, McCary, I love the fact that she's going aggressive. She needs to. It's blown up by the bomb. One round game with saved guns. You still got this AWP in play. I cannot believe McCary's able to get that kill.
Yeah. And what a run this has been on this T side. This has been flawless. This is a 9-3 half. That's now 5 rounds in a row. We are within 1. And AK Hero KO have not broken through on their CT half. Granted, 2 incredibly close rounds. Back-to-back 1v2s. Yeah, this is really devastating for AK Hero KO. They need to find success with these saved weapons.
It's now going to get frustrating as well. Think about how many close rounds there were on Inferno. Now you can't win a single round on your CT side of your map pick of Nuke, no less. Starts to get infuriating. PQ at least alleviates some of that pressure. Gets an opening kill. Amy B moves over to Secret. Not sure that Jenkins been heard, but the AWP trained on the angle. That's going to be a difficult task to deal with. Should have heard the footsteps. There's that timing.
Lux has found a pick over at ramp. Tilia has removed Anna though. How'd you get this bomb connected? Oh man, she's walking out. She should get caught here. No, she's the one that gets the kill and the disengage is huge. Oh,
Why?
Paulie
Why?
walks through the smoke. There's still a player here. Jenkins gonna catch Amy B. And then you know where the final player is. Tilia, still unraveled. Paulix is gonna run ramp. That's the right play. Jenkins slides back and Celia gets the kill.
Now you can go A again.
Yeah, Pollock's going to do that up through the heavens. So Celia has to make the call, doesn't want to risk the vent, has to go all the way around. Another clutch attempt. Every single one of these 1v1s has gone the way of the T side so far. Celia can pick up this kit, but doesn't even get past the main doors. Pollex will finish the job and we are tied up.
What a round. What a round out of Madam. But again, do we need to be pushing that main smoke? No. If you had no one on site, you'd understand it a bit more. But Celia's back site. I guess if you're Wardy, you're right. You're worried about maybe the scaling that could come out because players can come out of hut. You don't have direct info on that, but still pushing that main smoke, it just feels like the wrong decision.
Oh, PQ feeling the pressure, falls back, and they're just going to charge on down.
No.
Jenkon just deletes her through the wall. Amy is here, but flames go down to double, so actually has a little bit of a line. Jenkon might give up the fight. McCary on her leg, having her own little fight going on. Amy B forced back. Smoke off this angle. Oh, you can't. No util. What is going on outside? McCary wins that eventually.
You gotta save.
They're not even committed. They're not even committed.
No. You gotta save. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is ridiculous. 5v3. Look at the money. Amy B, $800 at the AWP. You have to try and save this. She's gonna push the smoke. She's gonna push the smoke and get caught here. No AWP. Surely. How's this timing? Timing's pretty good, but there's that trade. Sure, you can find a no-scope, but it's a 4v1 and you've got no sniper.
Silly. That AWP's just been yoinked as well. To make matters worse, Anna just picked it up and ran off with it. We're going to get double digits. Money not quite broke. If this gun is saved, there's still something into that next round, but Madam's already getting ready for the hunt. Oh, nothing kept. That gun had been saved. I think there was actually an investment into this round, but now...
You can't.
Yeah, you can't, can you? I mean, you've got 2 SMGs if you do.
So in the 5v3, you cannot be going for this round. They don't go for it, thankfully. They're still able to get 2 M4s out here with the loss bonus, so that's something, I suppose. But imagine if you saved and you had 2 M4s and then the 3 rifles that you saved with the AWP. It feels a lot better. It's just the longevity of the game. That's why I'm just so adamant on it. Doesn't work out in the way that AKA Hero intended. 9-3, you feel like it's enough. And it just isn't. This will be the round that they win, though.
Oh, wow. That was instant. And now Waldy in the perfect position. Needs to drop a Pullux.
No.
Misses the chance. Misses the chance. And now it's very scary. Flashbang not on the mark. They're just going to wide swing, and then another kill comes through. Good spam from Amy B, but a 3-on-3.
I like this from Cilia.
Cheeky. Smoke actually gives a lot of space, but it fades. Pullux doesn't full clear it. How good are Cilia's ears? I don't know if you can hear the little micro jumps. Pullux might just get cleared. Oh, the timing. Jenkon will find her. Still rifles on these final 2 players, so not out of the woods yet.
Oh, the bomb's going main.
Well, one's down the vent. And Milo's in hut, so it's fine
Okay.
if they commit to A.
Yeah, you're right. Just feels a little bit scary.
Jenga's just got to keep her eyes on the vent. Milo's been spotted. Now you can plant the bomb.
Is this one they're going to give a little look in? Amy B up the vent, has to drop the molly. Instead, going to keep the gun out. Did she spot Jenkon in the corner? This timing. No, she doesn't clear it. Doesn't clear it, and Jenkon gets the jump. Milo will at least find Anna, but now you got to contend with 2 people. You know that one was in the rafters. You know that Jenkon was on site, but you can't isolate the kill because of Jenkon's reposition. 4 kills in the round. A huge moment for Jenkon. Hindsight up to 11. And it's just these little slowdowns. It's just these little pauses. They are injecting new life into the round just by breathing some space into it. And then more mistakes are made. It's the experience, as you said. It's fantastic.
Great stuff from Jenkon. Amy B looked like she was going to be so thorough in all those clears as well, but just doesn't look deep enough on that initial clear of Tetris. Remarkable. 8 rounds in a row on this T side. on a slower affair. Double up on ramp. Amy B here with Piku. Are they wanting to push this?
Looks like it. Get Pullux in the close corner, then Amy B can take the contact. Oh, Amy B swinging. Oh, isn't a disaster. That nade's going to annoy Piku just a little bit. Pullux aware that there could be another player here. And now you feel pressured to go in towards the A bomb site.
Looks holding a wide angle in case there was a swing, but the crawl of the AWP too much to deal with. And that Madam just charges in like that, and they just explode. Low HP doesn't matter. Bomb going down, Molly in heaven. 2 players trying to enter that way. They can't.
You gotta save again. I really want to know who the in-game leader is, because they have been calling just a fantastic game. And I think that the thing that's impressed me the most about hindsight in this series so far is that it's just so decisive. Everyone is on the same page. Everyone is ready to go. There's no hesitation. And when you call a slow play, immediately everyone just transitions into waiting, pausing, react. Okay, and then we go. And now we go. Everyone's together. There's no mistakes really being made. How many times have we said, oh, that's a hindsight mistake? We haven't. And then the AWP's gone. Why? Why?
Oh,
jenkon gets both. Maybe it didn't matter. But I tell you what, if you're doubled up there and there's no flashbang, you're probably going to get that trade. It's so
that
unnecessary.
Hunt is everything.
It's over.
What a brilliant T-side this has been.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I want to know who the in-game leader is. Peekaboo, by the way, have won 2-0.
Yeah, that finished like an hour ago.
Yep.
Faster Madam wants to get aggressive, and she will do just that. She's in a second too, but Pullux gets the kill before she can. Milo in the heaven at least trades one back. Piku by her side. Pullux gonna slide down the vent. I'm just gonna go ramp. I'm just gonna go ramp. There's 3 players grouped in heaven. 40 in the hells, but all 3 clumped up in the same position. I'm just gonna walk through.
Oh.
Precision. They've been completely undone and outclassing on this T side. You know, in hindsight, should have considered these guys a contender.
Bomb has been planted.
That's why they called it. I mean, it's just been a phenomenal series, really. Remember the name. 2v3, but you really just don't feel like it's going to get undone. Milo will get jenkon and she gets flashed through. Pullux still low and also caught. Maybe we're not done just yet. The carry 1v2, in fact, now making a 1v1. Out slides Piku through the double doors. And just as we're setting up to close, aka Hero KAJO have added another chapter into Nuke. Plenty of money, of course, for the rest of the game for hindsight.
That's the first hindsight mistake.
That's the first round on the CT side.
To be fair, Pullux was on like 5 HP, so, you know, on some level, can't really blame her too much. Yeah, it's a round that felt like it was hindsight's more convincing than some of their others. Going secret early, but there's no one outside at the moment for the T's. Just on roof. To go. Flashbang set up. Celia dodging the util. Just about, and she will be flushed out. Still plays top cut. These A-side hits have been so good. And Madam, a big part of it. Her scaling is brilliant every single time. Amy hits a no-scope before she's hit out of the server, and Piku, this one, a 1v4. So difficult and in such a poor position to get it done.
I can't save Piku, unfortunately. I know where she is. You just drop all the util. Oh, she's such a nightmare scenario to deal with. They're going to lock it in. Hindsight going to take this 2-0, and it'll be the new kid on the block, Madam, making her ESL Impact debut to really twist the knife. aka Hero KAJO, you would argue, in both maps. Could have taken this 2-0. Instead, it goes the other way off some unbelievable input from Pullux. That's a fantastic call in on that T side of Nuke.